Hello everyone. Good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we discussed about the chapter volume and surface area and volumes, and in that chapter we discuss all the important topic related to that chapter, like we discuss about the cube, we discuss about the cuboid, we discuss about the right circular cylinder, and also we discuss about the right circular cone and sphere, and we take and solve some very important questions based on these topics in that particular chapter. Okay, now today we are going to revise and discuss very important chapter of your NCERT exercise, which is lines and angles. Okay, dear students, now first of all we discuss the concept of lines and angle. What is the concept of line and angle? Dear students, you know that very well. If suppose that there are 2 points, if we join simply this point, then it is said to be a line segment. This is called what? Line segment means, it means that a line segment has 2 fixed points. Here line segment denoted by in this way. Okay, this is the line segment. That means a line segment has 2 ends points. Okay, now if that line segment is extended in one direction, if we write in this way, if that line segment extended in one direction, then it is said to be a ray. Okay, and it is denoted by in this way. Okay, this is the representation of ray and this is the representation of a line segment. Now dear friends, if any line segment extended in both the direction, means in this way, suppose that this is the line segment, if it extended in both the direction, then it is said to be what? Line. Then so line is a special type of line segment which extended in both the direction, and it is denoted by in this way. This is the notation of line AB, means a line extended in both the direction. Okay, dear students, now dear friends, we discuss about the concept angles. What is the concept of angle? Dear friends, suppose that if we have a ray OA, suppose that if we have a ray OA and if we rotate the ray OA in anti-clockwise direction, suppose, and its final position be that, suppose that, then this is the angular displacement between these 2 rays, means the angular displacement is between these initial condition of that ray is OA and the final position is OB. Then the rotation, then the angular displacement, that is known as the angle subtended by that. Means this is denoted by angle AOB. Thus, dear students, in this way, so this is the concept of lines and angles. Now we are going to discuss some special types of angle formed by them. Dear friend, first of all we discuss about the adjacent angles. What is the concept of adjacent angle? Let's see. Adjacent, we discuss about the adjacent angle. Dear students, let's see. Suppose that we draw the figure O, A, B, and the third ray OC. Dear students, here 2 angles like AOC and BOC. Okay. Dear students, the necessary condition for adjacent angle is what? Please listen carefully. Dear students, 2 angles are said to be adjacent angles if first necessary condition is that it has the same vertex. Okay, means 2 angles are said to be adjacent if they have the same vertex. So that here angle AOC and angle BOC, angle BOC has the same vertex O. Because of Yes, students, and second condition is that two angles are said to be adjacent if they have the same vertex, okay, and they have the common arms. So here in both the angles, the common arm is what? OC. Here OC is your what? Common arms, and the third necessary condition is their non-common arms are opposite sides, are either sides of the common arm. So here let's see in that figure here. The angle AOC and angle BOC have the same vertex O, and that angles have the common arm that like OC, and their non-common arms. Non-common arms is what? OA and OB are either side of the common arm. So in this way, here the angle AOC and angle BOC is called what? Are called adjacent angles. So these are very important concept. So two angles are said to be adjacent if they have the same vertex, they have the common arms, and their non-common arms are opposite sides of the common arms. Okay, now just we discuss about the linear pairs. Let's see. Now we discuss about the concept linear pair. Dear friends, now look, what is the concept of linear pair? Look, suppose that we draw a line. You see here two ray OA and OB, and third ray OC stand on the line AB. Stand on the line AB. Okay. Now look, here means linear pair is a special types of adjacent angles. Look, these are the adjacent angles, but here because of they have the same vertex. Okay, they have the common arm. That angles have both the angles, angle AOC and angle BOC, both have the common arms, and the non-common are the both sides of the common arm. But in linear pair, here adjacent angle AOC and BOC are found the what? Are found the linear pairs because of what is the condition of that? Their student in linear pair. Their non-common arms are in opposite in direction. Are in opposite. Sorry. Are in opposite direction. Okay. So here, dear friends, here angle AOC and angle BOC are what? Are linear pair. Okay, dear friends. So what is the condition of that? They have the common vertex, they have the common arm, and their non-common arms are opposite ray. So this is the condition for linear pair, and you know that angle on a straight line is always 180. So the sum of the linear pairs are supplementary to each other, means angle AOC plus angle BOC is equal to what? 180 degree. This is a very important condition for linear pairs. Okay, dear students. Now look. Now we discuss the vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle. So, what is the concept of vertically opposite angle, dear students? Dear students, you know that if two lines, suppose that AB and CD. Dear students, here suppose that two lines AB and CD are intersect at point O. Suppose here two lines AB and CD are intersect at point O. Okay? Then the pair of angles AOC and BOB are said to be vertically opposite angles, and pair of angles AOD and angle BOC are also called vertically opposite angle. So these are the pairs of vertically opposite angles. Okay, and one of the most important relation between them, their students, the vertically opposite angles are equal to each other, means angle AOC is equal to angle AOC is equal to angle BOD, and angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. Thus, this is the one of the most important result. Okay, so that points always remember in your mind, kept in your mind, कि the vertically opposite angles are equal to each other. Okay, so these are the some important basic concepts of that chapter. Now we are going to discuss about the some concept regarding to transversal. Okay, the angle made by the transversal. Let's see. Now we discuss about the angle made by transversal. Okay, now we discuss about the angle made by the transversal. What is the concept of transversal? Dear student, suppose that if two lines AB and CD. There are two lines AB and CD are parallel to each other. Then, if a third line T, suppose that a third line T intersect these two lines at two distinct points, and suppose E and F, then that line is said to be transversal. Then that line is said to be what? Transversal. If two parallel lines cuts by a line in two distinct points, then that line is said to be transversal. Okay, and the angle made by the transversal is what? Let's see. Suppose this is 1, this is 2, that is 3, this is 4, this is 5, 6, 7 and 8. There are some important angle made by them. First one is corresponding angles. Second one is what? Alternate interior angle. Alternate interior angle. And third one was consecutive interior angles. Okay, these are the some important angles made by that transversal. Okay, look here in that figure, dear students, the angle 1, 5, 2, 6, the pair of angles, angle 1, angle 5. Okay, here pair of angles 1, 5, 2, 6, 3, 7, 4, 8 are the pairs of corresponding angles. So in this way, if two parallel lines cuts by a transversal, in that condition there are four pairs of corresponding angles. There are four pairs of what? Corresponding angles. Okay, now next one is alternate interior angle. Dear students, in particular figure, in that figure, there is the pair of angles 3, 5 and 4 and 6. The angle 3, 5, 4, 6 are the pairs of alternate interior angles. Okay, and one is the most important results are alternate interior angles are also equal to each other, and same as the corresponding angles are also equal to each other, means angle 1 is equal to angle 5, angle 2 is equal to angle 6, angle 3 is equal to angle 7, angle 4 is equal to angle 8. So in this way, alternate interior angles are also equal to each other, as well as corresponding angles are also equal to each other. Okay, now next one is what? Consecutive interior angle. Consecutive interior angle. Dear students, here angle 4, angle 5, the pair of angle 4, angle 5 and angle 3 and angle 6 angle C. These are the pair of what? Consecutive interior angles. And one of the most important result regarding to consecutive interior angles are the consecutive interior angles are supplementary to each other, means angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180, as well as angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to also 180. So these are the one of the most important relation between consecutive interior angles. Thus, dear student, in this way we discuss all types of angles related to that chapter. Now we take and solve some important questions of your NCERT exercise based on linear pair and angle made by the transversal. Let's see. Now we take some important question. Dear students, find the values of x and y in the following figure. The question is find the values of x and y in the following figure. Your first figure is what? AB and CD are two parallel lines cut by the transversal in this way. Okay, and this is angle Y, this is angle 130, this is angle X, this is angle 50. And second figure diagram is what? Second diagram is these are two parallel lines. Okay, AB and CD, AB and CD. Here these are the PQR, PQR. This is X, this is Y, this is 127 degree, and this is 50 degree. Now look, let's see its solution. We first of all we take first part of this question and solve it. Now look, here in both the questions we find the values of x and y. Now look, if we take first question, first part of this question, this is look, since AB parallel to what? CD. Okay, AB parallel to CD and cut by the transversal. Suppose that this is take as T and cuts by a transversal T. Okay. Now look, then we know that here these are the straight line. So angle made by on them is 50 plus x is equal to 180. That is the value of x is equal to 180 minus 50. That is the value of x is equal to 180 minus 50. This is what? 130 degrees. So in this way we get the value of x as what? 130 degree. Now what I do? Look again by from figure, AB parallel to CD cut by the transversal. Then we know that the alternate interior angle are equal to each other. Okay, and in that figure angle x and angle y, angle x and angle y form a what? Linear alternate interior angle. So from figure you write in this way. From figure angle x is equal to angle y, because of y, because of these are the what? Alternate interior angles. So the value of y is equal to angle x and the value of x is what? 130. X is what? 130. So the value of y is what? 130 and the value of x is also equal to 130. In this way, dear friends, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on lines and angles. Now, similarly, we take and solve the next part of this question. Now, we take and solve next part of this question. Look at solution. Just in that question, let's look. First of all, we take AB parallel to CD. Then AB parallel to CD and PQ as a transversal. PQ as a transversal. Then x is equal to 50 degree. Because of why x is equal to 50? Because of these are the alternate interior angles. Because of these are the alternate interior angles. Okay. Now again from figure, look, different. In again from figure, here we apply the which property? Here we apply the exterior angle property, because of we know that the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its two opposite interior angles. So in the following figure, dear students, here exterior angle PRD is equal to x plus y. These are the exterior angle, and corresponding to that angle, the two opposite interior angles are x and y. Now, so exterior angles PRD is equal to the sum of x plus y. Now we put the value of x, and angle PRD is 127 is equal to angle x is equal to 50 plus this is y. So the value of y is what? So the value of y is 127 minus 50. Now subtracting there we get what? 127 subtract by 57 70. So in this way, dear friends, the value of x is what? This is one answer and this is another answer. So the value of x is 50 degree and the value of y is 77 degree. Now, so dear students, in this way you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on line and angles and angle made by the transversal. Now we take and solve some other important questions based on that topic. Let's see. Now look, dear friends, in the following figure, your question is, in the following figure, find the angle QRS. Find the angle QRS if angle PQR, if angle PQR is equal to 110 and angle RST is equal to 130 and your figure is this is your figure, that is P, Q, this is R and this is S and this is T. This is the figure, and the angle PQR is 110 degree. Okay, and the angle RST is equal to what? 130 degree. And we find the angle QRS. We find that angle. Okay. Dear students, this is the figure. This is one of the most important question of your NCERT exercise. Dear students, in that type of question, first of all, let's see its solution. In that question, we have to do some construction. We have to do, first of all, we write given. Dear student, in that question, what we have, angle PQR is equal to 110, angle RST is equal to 130. And then, now we have to do some, draw a line, suppose with AB. Draw a line AB parallel to PQ as well as ST. Draw a line AB parallel to PQ as well as ST. Okay, dear friends. First of all, we have to do some construction in that questions, and we draw a line A or B, or simply you can say that A which is parallel to PQ as well as ST. Now Now we take AB parallel to PQ, AB parallel to PQ, and QR as a transversal. QR as a transversal. Then you can we know that the sum of their consecutive rear angles are 180. Thus, then angle PQR plus angle ARQ is equal to 180. That is angle PQR is equal to 110 degree plus angle ARQ is equal to 180. So in this way we get angle ARQ is equal to 180 minus 110. That is, we have the value of ARQ is equal to what? 180 minus 110 is what? 180 minus 110 is what? 0. 8 minus 1, that is 7. Means 70 degree. Okay. So the value of angle ARQ is find at 70 degree. Okay. Now similarly, dear student, for that side. Similarly, we write. Similarly, AB parallel to ST and RS as a transversal. RS as a transversal. Then 130 degree plus angle BRS. Angle BRS is equal to what? 180 degree. Okay. So angle BRS is equal to 180 minus 130 degree. 180 minus, because these are also the consecutive rear angles, no? Yes. Now angle BRS is equal to what? These are the 50 degree. Yes. Now this is find as 50 degree. Now what we do is, now what we find? We find the angle QRS. Now all the angles, this and this, are on the straight line. Since look, since from figure angle ARQ plus angle QRS, which we find, plus angle BRS. Angle BRS is equal to what? 180 degree, because of all are lies on the straight line. All are lies on the straight line because of angle on the straight line. On straight line. On straight line. Now here this is the 70 degree plus this is angle QRS we find, plus angle BRS is what? 50 is equal to 180. Now we have what? 0, 120 plus angle QRS is equal to 180. So the value of angle QRS is equal to 180 minus 120 degree. So the value of angle QRS is equal to what? 60 degree. This is our required answer. This is our required answer as 60 degree. This is angle QRS. Okay. So this is one of the most important chapter, most important question of your NCERT exercise. Please do more and more practices of that type of questions, and after that you can complete your NCERT exercise and you can solve all type of question based on lines and angle. Let's see once more time. Yes, student, in that type of question, first of all you have to do some construction. Here we have to do some construction. We draw a line AB parallel to PQ as well as ST. Okay, after that, first of all we take AR parallel to PQ and QR as a transversal. Then here we apply the some concept related to consecutive rear angle, and we know that the consecutive rear angle are supplementary to each other. So from there we find angle ARQ. Similarly, for that side we apply the same concept. So these are the supplementary consecutive rear angle, and their sum of measure is was 180. So also we find, in this way we find angle in this. Now these are on the straight line. Now we apply the angle on the straight line is 180. So we sum all the angles, and from there we find the angle QRS. Now in next class we take and revise some other chapter of your NCERT exercise. Now you complete all the questions based on them. Okay dear students, now thank you.